In golf, a hole-in-one or hole-in-one is when a ball hit from a tee shot finishes in the cup. This awards the player a score of 1 for the hole. Holes-in-one most commonly occur on par 3 holes, the shortest distance holes on a standard-size golf course. Longer hitters have also accomplished this feat on longer holes, though nearly all par 4 and par 5 holes are too long for golfers to reach in a single shot. While well known outside of golf and often requiring a well-hit shot and significant power, holes-in-one are considered to also contain an element of luck. As such, they are more common and considered less impressive than other hole accomplishments such as completing a par 5 in 2 shots. As of October 2008, a condor hole-in-one on a par 5 hole had been recorded on 4 occasions, aided by thin air at high altitude, or by cutting the corner on a dog-legged or horseshoe-shaped hole. Holes-in-one are also recorded in the sport of disc golf, in which a round plastic disc is thrown toward a metal basket-shaped target. Rarity: holes-in-one are rare, and, although skill definitely increases the probability, there is a great element of luck involved. It is traditional for a player who has scored a hole-in-one to buy a round of drinks for everyone at the clubhouse bar. Among the memorable holes-in-one, one occurred in the 1973 British Open when at age 71, Gene Sarazen made a hole-in-one. Earl Dietrich of Memphis, Tennessee, 78 years old at the time, is believed to hold the record for the oldest person to make a hole-in-one twice during one round. During the second round of the 1971 Martini International Tournament, held at the Royal Norwich Golf Club in England, John Hudson had 2 consecutive holes-in-one. Teeing off, using a 4-iron, at the par 3, 195-yard 11th hole, Hudson holed his tee shot for a hole-in-one. At the next hole, the downhill 311-yard, par 4 12th, and this time using a driver, he once again holed his tee shot, for another ace. This is believed to be the only time a player has scored holes-in-one at consecutive holes in a major professional tournament. Despite the relative rarity of holes-in-one, there have been a total of 6 in Ryder Cup matches. Peter Butler scored the first in 1973 at Muirfield, followed by a 20-year gap before Nick Faldo scored a hole-in-one in 1993. 2 years later, Costantino Rocca and Howard Clark both scored holes-in-one before an 11-year gap to 2006 saw Paul Casey and Scott Verplank both hole out in one on the 14th hole. Competitions: occasionally special events host a hole-in-one contest, where prizes as expensive as a new car, or cash awards sometimes reaching $4 million are offered if a contestant records a hole-in-one. Usually such expensive prizes are backed by an insurance company who offers prize indemnification services. Actuaries at such companies have calculated the chance of an average golfer making a hole-in-one at approximately 12,500 to 1, and the odds of a tour professional at 2,500 to 1. Holes-in-one on par 5 holes: as of October 2008, a condor hole-in-one on a par 5 hole had been recorded on 4 occasions, aided by thin air at high altitude, or by cutting the corner on a dog-legged or horseshoe-shaped hole. A horseshoe-shaped par 5 hole once enabled a condor hole-in-one to be achieved with a 3-iron club, and in theory a hole-in-one could be scored on a horseshoe-shaped par 6 hole, but par 6 holes are exceptionally rare, and so far there hasn't even been any hole-in-two recorded on a par 6. Similar comments apply to par 7 holes. The longest recorded straight drive hole-in-one is believed to be 517 yards or 473 meters, by Mike Crean at the par 5 number 9 hole at Green Valley Ranch Golf Club in Denver in 2002, aided by the thin air due to the high altitude. None of these 4 par 5 holes-in-one were achieved during a professional tournament. A condor is also known as a double albatross, or a triple eagle. Kim Jong-il myth: over a period of several years, many U.S. and European media outlets, including ESPN and the New York Times, reported that former North Korean Supreme Leader Kim Jong-il once claimed to have shot 5 holes-in-one during his first attempt at playing golf. The underlying implication of the claim is that the North Korean government assigns supernatural feats of heroism to its leaders as part of an effort to perpetuate a cult of personality. Despite the wide propagation of the story, no original source for the report has ever been offered, with Western media outlets most frequently citing each other as proof of the claim. NK News reports that informal surveys of North Koreans themselves revealed that no one in Pyongyang was aware of this legendary feat, unless told it by a tourist. Richard Sears, a British journalist who played at the Pyongyang Golf Club, asked officials there, who revealed it was nothing more than an urban myth. See also, Golf Glossary. References. External links, the official hole-in-one registry of the United States. United States Golf Register, Hole-in-One FAQs, United States Golf Association.